I tell the soldiers all the time that come in, not everybody gets that help that they need.
The USO is here to help you in any way possible.
You have to support our military. I mean, this is America. This is what it's about. I just think it's wonderful.
It's all about embracing one another, and I have never been in a community like this community.
It just makes you feel at home. It's basically your home away from home.
Here at the James S. McDonald USO, we serve 8,000 to 10,000 people a month. They can connect to their families socially, whether it be in our cyber cafe or connecting to our Wi-Fi. We go out to Fort Leonard Wood, we go to Whiteman Air Force Base, we go over to Scott Air Force Base, we go to the National Guard locations.
The Fort Leonard Wood USO was established in April of 2006, and the main focus of this facility is to allow soldiers to come in, relax, enjoy their time off. On any given weekend, you'll find over 2,000 soldiers in here.
My daughter is shipping out for basic training in Fort Jackson, South Carolina. About a year ago, we were looking at colleges, and she wants to be a veterinarian. And then someone mentioned, well, if you go in the Army, they'll pay for the whole thing. So she went in through the Future Soldiers program, and she applied for and got the Minuteman Scholarship.
That's you. Okay, thanks.
Everything that we do for our military is with locally donated dollars. One of our great services that we're known worldwide for is our therapy dog program down at Fort Leonard Wood.
We have a 175-pound Great Dane by the name of Bandit that wanders throughout the USO, and his job is to provide support and comfort to our soldiers.
It was so long since I've seen or touched or heard a dog. I could barely hold in my tears.
The USO of Missouri relies entirely on the support of our public. We run off total donations.
The funding is very important to us because we are not funded by any large corporate donors. 80% of our funding is individual donors.
A donation can be as easy as bringing in some snacks to the financial need. Every little bit is needed and is valued. Some of the big programs at the Fort Leonard Wood USO would be our family game nights. It's all about creating an environment for families to come into the facility, not worry about cost. So our family game nights are all about bringing them here, having a full cooked dinner, and then we have other events that focus on the spouse's well-being as well. So we have a spouse social that is about bringing the spouses here to connect with one another. And you'd be surprised, just that little conversation can spark up friendships and take those relationships outside of the USO.
We host Santa's Express, bring in Santa and Mrs. Claus.
The military active duty love to see Santa and gives them a day, and they get toys.
We do events for our military that are free, like our Day at the Zoo event, where we do a pancake breakfast out at Forest Park and then give them a safari band to go out to the zoo. That gets them into all the 4-fee attractions, and USO pays for that.
One of our major yearly programs is our holiday block leave programs. We get to serve those soldiers that are unable to go home. In a lot of instances, they have no home to go to. In some instances, they just can't afford to go home. So we make sure there's something every day for our military to do during that entire holiday block leave schedule. So every day we have different volunteers that come together and cook entire home-cooked meals.
You represent all of us.
As the general population is aging, their understanding of the USO, what the USO is, what the USO does, is waning.
We need volunteers.
To me, it's all about the volunteers. They put their hand out, bring you in, make you feel like you are welcome and comforted.
The USO is greatly appreciated by both service members and their families.
You go through a lot of stresses here. You value the small things so much, and it's awesome that we have this access.
Seeing that people still care about the Army and care about its soldiers in it, it's a good feeling to know somebody's out there helping us.
If there wasn't a USO, we'd have to invent one because it's important. It's just like home.